There's this like trend, a lot of forward-thinking companies that marketers are no longer selecting audiences for their offers. So meaning that, hey, I'm a marketer, I'm going to come up with an offer or message. The system and the data and the algorithms will choose my audience for me. And some forward-thinking companies are like moving toward that, where historically marketers are like, oh, I want to send to these people, but now, especially at more technical companies, we're taking that out of their hands. Does that resonate with you at all? Do you feel like that's a good direction, or do you still feel like marketers should pick their audiences?
Uh, I did talk to a vendor about that. And it was interesting. It was like definitely a mind shift that maybe we're not, at least I'm not ready for. Like I couldn't understand. Like I got the idea, but I think there's some. It's it's nice to be able to know why something is like working for those people, and
Mm.
it's like more explainable to my like leadership, for example, right? I think because we had evaluated something like that, and it was it wasn't like we couldn't develop a story except for to say, well, the ML picked something and it worked. Like you don't always know, like you don't, not even always. Like we never. It's like a black box. It's hard to like when you're just sending something and it seems to be working, but it might be working for the wrong reasons,
Mm.
right? For like I think I
Hmm.
had mentioned in our little pre interview or something like I accidentally sent 19 million emails that were basically blank, and we got a massive open rate, right? So if the ML like or the AI is gonna be like, oh, we should send more blank emails, I don't think that's the answer, right? Like,
That's genius.
so you have to
Oh
know like
man.
there's something there to like to have like a
Mm.
Oh, that's
for
so good.
yeah, like it could be optimizing for the wrong things, and if you're
Mm.
not looking at it and you don't know what's going on and you just assume that it's doing the right thing, then you might end up screwed. Like that's I think
Mm.
there's some value in like knowing who you're trying to talk to, because that was another thing was like kind of like we were talking about the podcast I listened to. Like I listened to a lot of magnetic marketing and just like marketing journals. Like the machine might know what they want, but I think there's like it's like you just got to know like something has to know what the user wants, and if you don't know, like if it's a black box and you don't know what the users are responding to like on your own, like how are you going to write anything for them, like or to like to build this copy or to get to like have the make this connection with the end, like the buyer or the end user or whatever, right? Like I don't know that that we can trust those like the automatic stuff to like be saying the right thing that's like brand safe and like or even brand aligned, right? To kind of like to always do the right thing, or at least not where we're at right now.
No, that's such a real example. I never thought about it that way, but your example of 19 million blank emails and AI's optimizing now for blank emails. I think it just really just goes to show that, yeah, there's always going to be a place for the humans of Martech. Gotcha. There's always going to be a place for the humans of Martech.